A Florida divorce starts with a statewide filing fee, and most clerks add a few smaller charges on top of it. For anyone who can't afford that cost, Florida law has a specific process to ask the clerk to waive or defer it. This video covers how that process works, what it can and can't cover, and how the clerk decides. The base statewide filing fee for a Florida dissolution of marriage is $295, set under Florida Statute Section 28.241. Most county clerks collect a somewhat larger total at the filing counter, since a handful of smaller charges, most often the fee to issue a summons, are billed separately at the same time. If a spouse needs to be served, Florida law also sets a flat $40 sheriff service fee per person served, under Florida Statute Section 30.231. For anyone who can't afford these costs, Florida law allows filing an application for determination of civil indigent status, based on Florida Statute Section 57.082. This application is filed along with the petition, and the clerk reviews it, not a judge, to determine eligibility. The clerk evaluates household income against federal poverty guidelines to decide whether an applicant qualifies. If found indigent, the filing fee, the cost of the summons, and the cost of sheriff service are generally waived. Other costs, like certified copies or transcripts, may only be deferred rather than fully waived. A few costs sit outside this fee waiver entirely. The parenting course required for cases with minor children has its own separate provider fee, since the course is run by a Department of Children and Families approved provider, not the court, and Florida law doesn't set a fixed statewide price for it. A private process server, if chosen instead of the sheriff, also charges its own fee, separate from the court's costs. If keeping track of the fees, the waiver process, and the rest of the paperwork feels like a lot, that's exactly what Virdix is built for. The wizard at Virdix.co walks through these same questions in plain language and can point toward the fee waiver process for anyone who may qualify, while preparing the rest of the Florida divorce forms from the answers given. Virdix is a document preparation service, not a law firm, so this is not legal advice, but it can help make sure the paperwork is complete and consistent from the start.